This way, please.
Express with English. Typically when I look at it,
What are we gonna do, Kara?
it immediately switches to French.
Don't worry, Alice. We'll be fine.
I guess Kara can also read French.
We can't get through, Kara. We both know that.
I'll think of something. There's got to be a way out of this.
We can't let them stop us. Not that we're so close. All that matters now is you and Alice. I can save you, Kara.
No. No, I'll find another way.
If there's no other way, I'll do it.
That's fine. Go ahead. Next, please.
Jerry?
You risked your life to save us, Kara.
Wonder how this guy got here. He also
and the little
stole a
girl need
ticket
me.
or what?
I'll be there.
Rose? Wait for me. I won't be long.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
My daughter needs to go to the bathroom.
Look, is there anything else apart this? Should need to look into the mirror again. Wonder how the steers work in these androids. They got inside them like a container that holds like some liquid that's supposed to resemble tears or and they need to refill it just like you refill it.
So glad you're safe.
The windshield wiper
Saw the
fluid
Jericho
in your
raid
car.
on TV. I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Thank God you're all right.
Control. What is control?
They're checking for androids. We won't make it through.
You have to. You know what they'll do if they catch you.
You're leaving Detroit?
They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're crossing the river as we speak. Adam and I are gonna meet them on the other side.
I guess it's natural, kind of natural that Kara panics.
What's happening with Marcus?
I didn't
He's
exactly.
protesting peacefully outside one of the android camps. Whatever happens now, he's already made the history books.
Minute for her. Guess it's natural to talk to him.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Marcus is doing made me realize she was right. You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
It's really cool in this game how choices of one character influence, obviously no sacrifice, influence
Next, please.
choices of, I mean, what happens to other characters. Because Marcus is peaceful, so thanks to this it's much better for Kara. Otherwise, the choice we made right now would be
ID, please.
fatal for her. If Marcus would take the route of revolution, but he is peaceful.
Please. I just want to be free.
See, now he is looking at TV to see what's going on in the world. And if he'll see revolution there, Carl will be screwed.
Welcome to Canada.
That's really sweet of this guy. And that's it for them. All this Canada, and they're finally here, along with Luther. We at least ended this story. Oh, I forgot! There is one
We're
more
interrupting this
path
bulletin
for
to
them.
bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the deviants' demonstration by force this time.
North!
Oh, obviously. Okay, I need to focus on the quick time event because it's. Oh man, really? What the hell? Christ. Come on. This triangle is very important. It determines whether North lives or dies. And also right now it's very important to look up and then sideways. Oh. And then, okay. Whew. I wasn't too good at the beginning, but the most important parts I managed to play right. And now since North is alive and you're lovers, there's an option that you can kiss her. But there's even a better option. It's very unique. I like it. And it's singing. So yeah, I forgot about this. They were taken to camps, and if they survive the camps, they.
Thanks, Michael. Back to you in the studio. Wait a minute. Something's happening.
They're eventually one of the liberated androids and listen to Marcus's speech that they're finally free. So they never eventually get to Canada, go to Canada, they simply stay here.
Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer.
It's a very simple song, but
Everything will be alright.
it's proper, it's deep, and it's like, I like it.
Everything will be alright. Fight on just a little while longer. Fight on just a little while longer.
It's a song that's like supposed to give them hope. And it seems that it's programmed into every single android. Because as I said, it's been plotted from the very beginning.
The deviants. The deviants are singing.
Everything will be alright. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
Tell them to stand down.
It looks like... Yes, the military is withdrawing.
At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from CyberLife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants.
A nation.
Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat. The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the deviants' cause. Perhaps the time has come for us to consider the possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life.
Now she's talking, because previously she was very radical about this.
The events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
In situations like this, public opinion is everything. What else do you need?
You did it, Marcus. We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
Wow, look at them. So many of them.
We're free.
So this is good, but it's at the same time it's interesting. What's gonna happen now? What's gonna happen next? It's like...
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night.
Alright, here's the speech.
From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves.
This speech can develop in many different ways. This is one of them.
But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
And it's not over yet.
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
How
Resume
sly.
control?
Cunning.
You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
4 sheets of the race.
By the way, I always leave emergency and swim programs. You never know.
What Kamsky just said, they repeat his words. I mean, yeah. Again, confirmation is all a conspiracy. It was supposed to be like this. He created these machines just for the sake of them to become a new species of people.
And now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell
Living
humans who
intelligent beings.
we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation.
Alright, this is kind of confusing. You want to walk and you can't walk because it's not the right direction. Because the game is actually showing you where you're supposed to go. It's supposed to go here. That's why he was standing there looking at it. Here it is, our palm reader.
And today begins the most
Look at his,
challenging moment in our fight.
tics. What? That's... We don't want to mess this up. No. Whew, okay.
The moment where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans are both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow, we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive! And now, we are free!
And Kara could be standing there among this crowd after being liberated from the camp. But there are many outcomes. Or she could be on the bank of a river, or she could be right there where she is right now. It would be very weird if something bad would happen actually now.
We're free.
Actually, if they go to camps and then they get liberated, to me it's better. Because I prefer them to stay in America than go to Canada. As they say in South Park, the movie, F Canada! Alright, this is it. I really like this game. I mean, it gives you this opportunity to like replay it many times because different outcomes you can play it so many ways, and it's like it's really well done. Very immersive experience. I can't wait for more games from Quantic Dream, but I guess I don't know if they're gonna be released on PS4, probably on PS5. That might be the main reason, or even the only reason why I'm gonna buy PS5 someday, because I believe that someday PS5s will be available on sale just like any other console was before them. Just because of this COVID bullshit that they are so like this weird situation that are not available, and only as it seems as if only like privileged people can buy them. But I bet sooner or later there will be time that they will be available, just like, you know, they will be normally. Everyone will be able to buy them, and by that time it will be even better because they like gonna improve whatever glitches. They already have improved like the cooling, because there was problem with cooling in the original PS5, and they're gonna probably downsize them because these consoles are freaking huge, and there's always a slim version. So by the time I eventually be able to buy this console will be definitely much better than it is now. And because there's this shortage of consoles and problem to get them, they're still keeping alive PS4. So maybe, who knows, maybe still for some time PS4 is gonna receive new titles and everything along with PS5. So maybe we'll still see like a new game by Quantic Dream on PS4. There's 3 of them, games like this. Like, because Quantic Dream is also a publisher, so you can see Quantic Dream and there's like a game, but they just publish it. But they originally they are developers, and they developed this game. This is the most recent game, and then there is also Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain. I think Heavy Rain is their like first game, and then Beyond Two Souls, and eventually this. Like 3 masterpieces by them. And this is the best thing. This is why you want the best outcome. This is why you do it. I love this, really. This is why you want to play the game the best possible way. To see this. That's really sweet. I love this. Got a new son. I don't know, it's really cool. This is it? Alright. So who's this? Marcus, demonstration. Okay. Hands in the air. You know, some things are even not like worth unlocking, like, because you can put hands in the air, fist in the air, you can sit on the ground and something else. I mean, why should you want to do this? It's like nonsense. Hands in the air is like this option that makes the most sense. And here's like accept deal. Incredibly, I did it, and it's really like it's total shit. Not only betrays the people, but he dies. So this freaking FBI agent is like really like evil motherfucker. Androids want freedom for the moment. So this is our outcome. And here is androids became free in the debris of Detroit. Yeah, this is, I think, when you got when you take the detonator, if you accept it, then there's an option that you use it, and he also kind of regrettably used it, and and it's a very shitty outcome. It's like it explodes, and the entire area of Detroit and probably beyond becomes radioactive, and it's like only androids can live there, and Marcus and everybody else like remove their skin so that they don't even look like human, they simply look like machines. But this is very sick outcome. It's very, you don't want that. Alright, so this is Marcus. Connor's last mission. Oh yeah, so this is if you play Connor the bad way. If you don't decide to become deviant. And this is what happens when you become deviant and go all the way with it. You're in the tower of Cyberlife, and many things that can potentially happen here, but once again the path we followed is the best. I mean, Hank survived it, Connor survived it, because they probably both of them can die here. And Kiara. Luther saved in Crossroads. There are also places where Luther can die, potentially die, but for example, there's this very silly option where they are inside of Rose's house, and the cop is coming, and they need to hide. Alice and Luther need to hide, and you can actually order them to stay in the kitchen, to hide in the kitchen. This is real true nonsense. It makes more sense to simply go upstairs or simply hide in the laundry room. But I don't even know. It's like probably to make a fool out of player. It's like many times you can make like very bad decisions just because you panic, because you think you don't have enough time, you need to make a decision quickly. But there's always enough time, but don't panic, because then you make the worst decisions in this game. So yeah, this is our outcome right now. Everyone was arrested and killed. This is when we take the path of revolution with Marcus. The guy looks at the screen, at the TV, and says, fuck that. I mean, screw androids. But if we take the peaceful way, then he lets us go, even though he knows that we are androids. Late for the bus, you take the longer route suggested by Luther, and then automatically this means that you're gonna have to go to the river. And then there are also like many outcomes here. And here, no matter what you do here, even though one of the paths is locked for some reason, and then it leads to something, but I wonder if this means that, but I don't know what, but then it means that it ends in this moment, but probably it's something bad, because you need to go all the way here, and then there are like all the outcomes on the bank of Canada, on the other side of Detroit River. So accelerate, Luther dies. Hide behind Luther, obviously Luther dies. Dive, Luther dies. Protect Alice, Luther dies. And hide, they like jump into the water, and it also results in Luther dying. I have no idea why. He always dies. You need to cheat with the ticket for the bus, because this is the only way to save Luther. And here I did all of the outcomes. Kara and Alice survived, Kara died and Alice survived, Alice died and Kara continued alone, Kara and Alice died. So it's kind of majestic. I mean, when they die, they froze up in this pose of like, she holds her in her arms and she kneels, and yeah, and they become, they shut down like this. It's kind of like, yeah, but you don't want this. What is this? Oh yeah, Kara capture. This is what I told you about. She gets to the camp, and yeah, you can easily mess it up. But if you play it right, then inside the enclosure, join line. in line with Alice. And then Kara and Alice survived. So yeah, this is the outcome I told you about. And then she stands in the crowd of androids and she never goes to Canada. She simply, you know, she don't have to anymore because Marcus gained the liberty. There is so much that can happen. So yeah, that's what it is. Oh, Marcus Revolution. I actually played this path. And I both like screwed it up, so Connor stopped the revolution, so Connor died. I mean, Marcus died, was killed by Connor, or assault was successful. But this is bad because you became liberated by force and you don't want this. But it's a way of playing the game. It's kind of entertaining actually. It's something totally different because it's far more action obviously. But I always prefer this to do the demonstration and simply peacefully. This approach definitely requires plenty of sacrifice. They shoot at you and you can't do anything. But eventually public opinion, and this is the best way. Even though in the history of humanity, when people wanted to be liberated and freed, mostly it was revolution. It wasn't something peaceful. But in the case of this, I mean, this game shows that it can be achieved peacefully. It doesn't have to be a revolution. But yeah, if this would be people, they would definitely revolt. But androids are smarter. Alright, this is it. So next time, probably I'm gonna do another game by Quantic Dream, and I want to do Beyond Two Souls. It's a much older game than this. This one is 2018 and Beyond Two Souls is 2013 because it was originally released, excuse me, on PS3, and then it was redone for PS4 a year later. So yeah, it's also a very interesting game. As this game is about androids and people, the Beyond Two Souls is about like spiritual world. Also on the standby I have Heavy Rain. I purchased it, but I never downloaded it because I don't know if I want to play this game. I mean, obviously it's a Quantic Dream game. It's also have to be pretty good. But I remember at some point I watched the walkthrough of that game, and it's like something totally different than Beyond Two Souls or Detroit. It's about a murderer. The game is very sadistic and it's like very like I don't know. I simply don't like something this. So maybe one day I'm gonna also like play a walkthrough of Heavy Rain. I have to first download it. But now I'm most probably gonna play Beyond Two Souls. Thank you for being with me if you watched the entire walkthrough, and it's cool. We went through this together. Take care.